Hello. Today we're going to see GUIs in Java. GUI in Java. So GUI stands for a graphical user interface. Graphical user interface presents a user-friendly mechanism for interacting with an application. It gives an application a distinctive look and feel. It provides an application a distinctive look and feel. It provides different applications with consistent, intuitive user interface components that allow users to be somewhat familiar with an application so that they can learn to be more quickly and use it more productively. Graphical user interfaces are built from GUI components. They are built from GUI components. Therefore, GUIs are sometimes called GUI controls or widgets or window graphics. These are the other names that can be given for graphical user interface. That can be given for graphical user interface or graphical user interfaces. GUI components is often an object with which the user interacts with mouse, a keyboard, or another input form, such as voice recognition. Some common GUI components that are mostly used in GUIs, in every GUIs, are menu like file, view, format that can be listed within the menu bars. The menu bar is the overall menu that contains all the menus together. So in each menu bar, in one menu bar, there are a number of menus. In each menu, there are a number of menu items. Here's just why the first one you can directly use menu. Then in each menu bar, you are going to use a number of menus. Then here, title bar. That is going to provide a title for you. Graphical user. Then combo box. In the combo box, you can directly use it. Here is the combo boxes. Here is the combo boxes that indicated with an arrow. Text area that can be used again here. Text areas. Buttons that triggers you somewhere. Scroll bars, horizontal, vertical, and the like. These are the some of them that can be used in GUIs. The other parts about IDE within any Java can be used to provide GUI design tools with which you can specify the component's exact size and the location. They are going to provide us components exact size and location in a visual manner by using the mouse. It generates the GUI code. It greatly simplifies creating GUIs. Each ID generates this code differently. For this reason, GUIs can be written by hand. So there are two ways to write GUIs. The first one is by using font. The design is automatically given to you. Then 70 or 75% of the code is automatically generated by your GUIs ID. The second one is writing every code by hand. That is what we call hard code. You can write everyone. That's why we are saying the written by hand. The other part is about the types of GUIs. These are the types of GUIs. GUIs are classified into three. The first one is AWT, the earliest one, the oldest one. Then swing is an extension of AWT, extension of AWT. And JavaFX, Java Special Effect, is a new platform. New platform that can be used either on standalone applications or in web. It is compatible for both of them. These are the three types of graphical user interface. But for now, in this tutorial, we're going to see AWT and SVN. When Java was released in 1995, the GUI classes were bundled in a library known as Abstract Window Toolkit. Abstract Window Toolkit. When firstly launched Java, it directly came with Abstract Window Toolkit. So Abstract Window Toolkit class and interface are bundled in a package java.awt.any component. So the full form can be written, import then java.awt something, the component of AWT can say better, that trigger sound. And any more you can use instead of these parts. This is a command import within the AWT part. It is fine for developing simple GUIs and is prone to platform specific. They are prone to platform specific. They are prone to platform specific. They are prone to platform specific. That's why they are called heavyweight components. Therefore, these heavyweight components are replaced with more robust, versatile, and flexible library known as swing components. So swing components are painted directly on canvases using Java for any kind of graphics. It is component dependent on target platform. They are depend less on target platform, and they use less on native GUI resource. For this reason, swing components are known as lightweight components. To conclude, to distinguish swing components from AWT counterparts, swing components are prefixed with the letter J. Therefore, to distinguish easily, specifically the components, not the other. For example, frame in AWT becomes JFrame in swing. Label in AWT becomes JLabel in swing. And the like you are going to use in swings. The other part is the Java GUI APIs. For any program in Java to develop a graphical user interface applications, these are the fundamental to draw, to identify, to code, to design the components. GUI API contains classes that can be classified into three. The first one is component classes. So component classes are an object having graphical representation that can be displayed on a screen. They are going to be displayed on a screen, and that can interact with the user. Shortly, they are used to create a user interface. Some of the common components are in swing, JLabel, displays uneditable text or icons, JText fields, typically receives input from the user, J button triggers an event when clicked with mouse. Checkbox, an option. If analyst provides some option, then you are going to use from that one. J, J combo box. There are a number of lists that can be given in drop down list of items, but you can select only one at a time. If you want to choose multiple items from the given lists, you can use the list. This is all about the examples of component classes in GUI. Component classes in GUI. The second part is container class. Container classes. The container class are interfaces between component and a low level, which are platform specific functionality that support component. They provide support for the components. Shortly, they are used to contain other components. In this way, they are going to support. The graphical user. Some of the best examples are of containers in Java are container that is used to group components. They can group frames, panels, applet, and other. JFrame, which is a top level container in GUI, is a window not contained in another windows. It's the only one that is not contained in the other window. The panels, the invisible, it is an invisible container. The only container that is invisible is JPanel. That holds user interface components. Panels can be nested. You can place panels inside another container that includes another applets that's going to display or you for web applications. And the last one is dialog, JDialog, a pop-up window or message box. There are pop-up windows or message box that generally used as a temporary window to receive additional information from the user or to provide notification that an event has occurred. This is all about the container. These are the container classes. The third type is helper classes. Contains methods used by other classes to perform repetitive tasks. Which are not the core purpose of them. They are used to describe, here it is, are used to describe and support the properties of GUI component. They are used to describe each one and support the properties. Not only in GUI, when you are using the helper class are still in the package java.aw. The swing components do not replace all classes in AWT. Only AWT GUI component. So the swing, which is an extension of AWT, is replaced and becomes an advanced version of AWT that is on GUI components only. The helper class is still common in AWT and in swing. In AWT and in swing that are commonly. The examples of helper classes are given in the next slide, as you can see here. Graphics here. Graphics is an abstract class that provides methods for drawing strings, lines, and simple shapes. Color deals with colors of GUI components. Font specify font for text and drawings on GUI component. Font metrics, an abstract class used to get the properties of the fonts, dimensions, encapsulate the width and the height of the components. with an integer precision in a single object. And then finally layout manager. These all are what we contain. They are specify how components are arranged in a content. These all are the helper classes that is used both in both AWT and swings. They are used in both AWT and swings. So when you sum up them, common superclass of lightweight swing components are summarized in the diagram here. The helper classes here, the helper classes, dimensions, font metrics, color, graphics, layout managers. These are the helper classes that are directly taken from the root of the GUI, that is an object. So these helper classes are directly taken with AWT component with the containers. So these are the helper classes that is common. They are common for both. They are common for both swing and for AWT. The second part is the containers that is used in AWT. Panel, applet, window. The window parts are frame and JFrame, frame and dialog. These are the containers that exist in AWT. These containers, when they come to the swing part, they are JApplet, JFrame, JDialog. These are the container part. They are the container part. So the AWT package are available in classes in the java.awt package. In AWT package. So when you are going to write for each case, what you have to use, what we are writing, import, then java.awt.suppose panel. As an example, this is a full package that you're going to use for AWT. Therefore, the containers for both AWT and swing are the heavyweights. What makes swing a lightweight is the component that's extended from AWT. So when it comes to J component, there are the swing GUI components such as JButton, JLabel, JTextField, JPanels. So they are available in javax.swing path. So when you are going to write the full form of the package, how you are going to write imports, then javax.swing.j panel. This is the way you are going to use the package here in swing and in AWT. In swing and in AWT. The other case is the common features that are used in J components, either in components. These are the common features that are used in both AWT and in swing. They are the common features that are used. These common features are methods, they are attributes that can be used. So what are they? In the Java AWT part, in the Java AWT container, the components in the containers, these are commonly used in both for swing and AWT. See here, in this part, this part. Obviously in this case, this part are, what are they? They are the get and the set methods for this data fields are provided in the class, but omitted in your diagram previously. Font, background, foreground, preferred size, visibility, get width, get age, get x, get y. These are the components in AWT that are used as it is in swing. These features are supported in both swing and AWT. The other case, the containers. You are going to add some component to another component with one parameter, add with two parameter component and index, remove, get layout, set layout, in the graphics. The only thing that is used in swing are tooltip text and the bond. This is all about for today. If you like the video, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Have a nice day.